Slipknot's going full Slipknot with the masks and suits in this one. Why? I didn't know what he was going to come. Wow! Okay, so I actually read that Corey Taylor said that this song was about his time being homeless and how when he left homelessness, there were all these people that he had built all these close relationships with that he left behind. But this concept of being left behind is so powerful and relatable. Okay, I just wanted to say that, but I want to keep listing. And also, like, Slipknot really, like, all of the creepy imagery. They said, let's bring the rabs, let's bring the knives, let's bring the blood, let me rip my brain open, let's do the mask.
I can't stand to see your thalidomide robot face. I don't even try it. You end up being a liar just to infiltrate me. I'm still trying.
They need some new water. When I hear that lyric, we all got left behind, we let it slip away, it reminds me so much of the pain of losing someone to suicide, of feeling like they left you behind and you were a part of the reason why. Like, I let you slip away. Like, it's partially my fault that you're leaving. Like, so many people who lose someone to suicide feel that guilt of, like, I let you slip away. There's something I could have done to keep you here, to keep you from leaving me behind. It just, like, pulls at my heartstrings. And then, like, the anger in the song, the anger behind that, both towards that person in some ways, but also towards yourself. Oh, and this kid, like, looking at these kids not hanging out with him. Oh, it goes from, like, anger to, like, grief. Like, look at, he's, like, so angry, and now it's like, oh, we let it all slip away. We let it all slip away. That is so freaking powerful. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna go back to the bridge for a second. This part. I can taste you on my fingers. That I can feel it on my mouth, I can taste you on my fingers, I can hear you like the Holy Ghost. It's like the feeling of being consumed by thoughts and emotions regarding being left behind. It's like the loss is consuming, and like, oh my God, this song is just so powerful if we think about it in that context. It's powerful anyway in the context that Corey Taylor intended it as well. But I think in terms of thinking about suicide, it's like it's so consuming to feel so left behind, to feel like this person left, and you're trying to understand why, you're trying to understand how you played a part in it, you're trying to think about ways that you could have done something differently. It surrounds all of your senses, your mouth, your fingertips, and you almost feel like you can hear that person in your mind. And it's like, it makes me feel crazy, it makes me feel angry. It's like I literally can't escape this. So then we go to the end, and it takes us through all of the emotions. He's so angry. We let it all slip away. It's my fault. But then he shifts. It's like sadness. We let it all slip away. It's grief. It's gone. Like the tonality in his voice shifts to reflect the shift in emotion of like, I'm angry that I got left behind. I'm angry that I let it slip away. We let it slip away. And then I'm sad, which is the truth about it, right? Like the anger is a cover for the more painful emotions to deal with, which are sadness and grief and despair and guilt, right? The anger is a cover for that. And this song takes us through what it feels like to get left behind. And, you know, actually feeling left behind is the reason I got into this work. I've shared in previous videos, recently talked about it in Papa Roach's Last Resort, but the reason I'm a therapist is I lost my best friend to suicide, and I felt left behind. And I went through all of these emotions of feeling so angry at him, at myself, feeling like I should have reached out to him more. I should have seen it coming. Feeling like it consumed me, all of my senses, all of my thoughts, feeling like I could hear him. And now I still sometimes feel like I do, but in a more positive way, of him like giving me signs and love from what I believe is, beyond. And then it dropped into this grief and this sadness. It changed from anger towards myself and towards him to the truth of the loss and the grief. And with that, when I processed through the emotions, I was able to move past it. And I think this song gives us something really powerful. When we listen to it, we get to feel all of the feelings being left behind, but it's a call to move past the anger, to move past the grief, and then what's next? Many people think about being left behind as a final state, but when we listen to this song, we can use it as a call to move forward and to move through. If you were falling behind in a race, you wouldn't stop. You would run faster to catch up, to get to what's next. And this song shows us that what's next after anger is processing the grief, and what's next after processing the grief is using it. So when we listen to this, we can process, and then when the song finishes and we're done processing, we use it to move to what is next after the processing, and that is using the process for purpose. Using what was left behind, where you feel lost, where you feel grief, to step into your purpose. That's what I did, and it has been the biggest gift to my healing journey. I use the grief and the pain of this loss of losing someone to find my purpose in this world and to bring him and keep his memory alive through my work. To use the grief to help others. That's my only mission and hope in this life, is that people who felt the way I do or felt the way that he did would be able to heal. And you can use your grief too. This song allows us to move through so that we can use. And that's the only way that we do. So we don't stop at getting left behind. We run through. We run faster towards the purpose. And the only way out is through. So we get through anger, we get through grief, and then, and only then, can we use the pain of being left behind to find our purpose? When we listen to this song, I want you to process so that you can get through to your purpose, okay? If you feel like you can relate, if you feel like you've been left behind, whether it's losing someone to suicide or in any other way, I want you to share in the comments below by tagging out HeartSupport, and we will encourage you. That is what we do here. This is a wall of support and encouragement in our comment section. And if you like using metal music to shift your mindset and move forward, hit that subscribe button. We're working through the Slipknot discography right now, so you can check out all of the other Slipknot songs that we did. We just did Vermilion, which is amazing. Part 1 is here and part 2 is here. Check them out. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.